Welcome to Prestige Worldwide, the podcast, a weekly battle of wits, debating everything from horseshoes to hand grenades, all for the privilege to be called right. And now, your hosts, Bobo and Travis.
Hey guys, welcome to Prestige Worldwide, the podcast. I am Travis. With me as always is Bobo. Hey buddy.
Heyo.
How are you doing?
Tired.
Yeah, me too. So
Really? Why are you tired?
I don't know.
Let's compare stories.
I have just a general I don't know. I don't know why I'm tired. Long day at work, whatever. But yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Why are you
Long
tired?
day at the hobby. Let's just put it that way. Long day at the hobby.
Long day at the hobby.
24-hour round trip to Ohio and back. We'll do that to you. I don't want to get into the details, but it's been a long day. A long day and a half or so for me. So I'm pretty tired, but you know what? I'm fucking here. And
Okay.
That's all that matters.
That is all that matters, except for how angry you are, I suppose.
I'm always angry though.
Yeah, you got varying degrees.
Very angry. I'm not like Uncle Hare. Uncle Hare is always angry. He lives to be angry.
He really does.
Yeah, I don't live to be angry anymore. Maybe I did when I was younger. Although more and more lately, old Bobo's coming back in a big way.
Good to hear. I can't wait.
I mean, I'm very excited about it. I noticed it the other week when I was giving that salesman a piece of my mind that I felt like this is the old Jim Carrey, Me, Myself, and Irene, when the other side of him just snaps.
Yeah.
I kind of felt that a little bit.
All right. Well, listen.
Feels good, man.
I am happy about the stories that it produces. So keep on keeping on, I suppose. But why don't you get into?
I'm gonna keep on keeping on.
Why don't you get into a little bit why you're currently a little upset?
No, I don't really want to talk about it.
You don't want to talk?
Oh wait, I do want to talk about it.
Okay.
So, remember the last 2 weeks, if listeners have, I don't know if we've talked about it on air or not, but I switched from iPhone back to Android.
Yes.
And I remember giving Apple all this shit about the dongle and not having the headphone jack.
Right.
And then, of course, I buy an Android that no longer has the headphone jack.
Yes.
So I had to buy the dongle.
Uh-huh.
And for the last 2 weeks, I have not used the dongle. I've forgotten the dongle downstairs. So I've been calling Travis with Skype and just using a headset with my computer instead of a headset with my phone.
Right.
Which is fine.
Sure.
Because I'm just too lazy to walk back downstairs and get the dongle to hook it into my phone.
Everything sounds
This week-
factually correct.
What?
I said everything sounds factually correct so far.
So far, it's correct. Now,
Yeah.
This week, I remembered the dongle. So I'm downstairs, I grab the dongle, bring it upstairs, plug it into the phone, plug in my headphones, call Travis. Doesn't work.
Sure.
God damn it, Travis. This is why the dongle is a fucking piece of shit and why the headphone jack needs to stay. Because if it just fucking worked, I'd be happy.
Right.
Just plug in this fucking $6 dongle, plug in your headphones. You know what? I can fucking live with it. But because I plug in my headphones, and fucking nothing, now I've got to call Travis on Skype again like a goddamn dog with my tail between my legs. Like, oh, Travis, I fucked up.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
It doesn't work. Because, like, the dongle that they advertised for this phone that I got from some third-party seller just does not fucking work.
Sure. I honestly
God damn it.
I think the first time I bought a dongle for my phone, and we've said dongle way too much in this episode already, but I think the first time I bought one, it didn't work as well. So could a solution be that you just buy a pair of headphones that is made for your phone?
So, Travis, interesting that you mentioned that.
Okay.
Click on when Google, I plugged in the dongle on my phone and it says you plugged in an audio device that is not compatible with this phone.
Right.
I was like, oh, well, that's not fucking good. Off to a fucking great start. And it tells you, it says click here for some options. Okay.
Okay.
So I click there help to get some options. And the first thing that it tells me to do is that I can listen to my phone with Bluetooth headphones.
Okay.
That's a help option, Travis, is, hey, just do something completely different that costs way more money. That's option number one.
I'll be honest with you. I'm a little shocked because I thought option number one was going to be, here's $150 pair of headphones that fits perfectly into your phone. Could that be?
That was option 2.
I was gonna say, could that possibly be option 2?
Option 2 was like a link to like some headphones that would actually work with your phone.
Yeah. Well,
which is bullshit.
You want to live in the future, you got to pay like you live in the future.
Do I, Travis? Do I?
Yes, apparently you do.
No, I fucking don't like it at all. This is not the future I want to live in.
I understand that. I get it. But moving off of the dongle conversation, because I'm a little bit bored already. I have a bone to pick with you, buddy.
All right.
Bobo.
Great.
Bobo has he's a little derelict of duties this week.
What did I do? What did I not do this week?
Well, I bet you can guess, because 2 weeks ago we said to our listeners, "Hey, why don't you come join us in our fantasy movie league?" And
yeah, I made it.
Yeah, you made it. You didn't play.
Oh.
and one of our listeners joined us, and they played.
Fuck.
So
I'm already behind. No. Listen, Travis. I was playing. I'm giving him a handicap. That's what that was.
Is that right? Okay. Well,
yeah,
listen.
I'm so good at this game that I'm still going to win even with 1 week behind.
I know that's not true because you did. Yeah. Well, I know that's not true because I've seen your record, but I also know it was not intentional because you didn't play anything else. But I will say, check your app for it, because I know on the web or on the browser version, they did fix it. You can put your picks for all of your leagues. Yes.
Thank God.
I know that's an option. But I'd like to say welcome to Andy, who has joined us in our fantasy movie league. He's currently
You're going down, motherfucker. I am reinvigorated by that, Travis.
He is currently in second, and
shit.
Oh, yeah, you're obviously in third. But I'd also like to say that this is going to be an ongoing thing. So anybody can join at any time. If you'd like to join us, find us on fantasymovieleague.com, and I will have to. I don't remember.
I think if you just search Prestige Worldwide, the podcast, you can find our league.
That's it. Yes, and there's also a link to it on. I forget which episode it was that we talked about it, but there is a link on. Give me a second here. I believe it's going to be episode 74, but just let me check that before
I'm pretty sure you're right about that. And I think the password for the league is Travis Bobo, right?
It is. Yes.
That's if you need the password. We can't make it with no password. So the password for the league, if you find it, is just Travis Bobo, all lowercase.
Right.
So
yeah.
Prestige Worldwide, the podcast. Go find the league, and then join the league. Travis Bobo.
There you go. And we'll, even if like people trickle into this thing, we'll give it the old college try next season, because the seasons are only like, I don't know, 10 or 11 weeks.
12 weeks.
12 weeks. Okay. So, and actually the link for it is in episode 75, right turn the episode. So there you go. There's a link.
Excellent.
There's a password. You have no reason not to sign up.
And the good news is I'm only like $65,000 behind. It was a good week to miss. 65
million, but okay.
Wait, 65 million. This week though is The Incredibles coming out, so I'm going to make a lot of that back.
I don't believe you are, but okay. Let's that's fine. But yeah. Anyways, I would like it, Bobo, if you would participate with our audience, since we invited them to, and some of them have actually taken us up on that offer.
I've ended my boycott of Fantasy Movie League. I'm back and better than ever. I wasn't even boycotting. I was just handicapping, guys. All right, just so the listeners know, I don't want you to feel bad when I beat you. Only when I play 12 weeks and you play 13 or whatever. The summer's 13 weeks. So
okay,
I'm going to win in 12 weeks. You guys can do it in 13.
Well, that would be impressive. The only way that is happening,
it's a marathon, not a sprint.
The only way that is happening is if, for some reason, Andy and I both forget a week. Then you will have a shot. Hey. So,
you know what? If the internet goes out on Wednesday night or something and doesn't come back till Sunday, I don't know what to tell you, buddy.
That's true. That is true.
It wasn't me.
Well, we'll see. So, like I said, please join us if you'd like. It'll be, I don't know.
It'll be a lot of fun. Maybe it'll be a little bit of fun. I don't want a lot of fun. I don't want to overpromise here, but it'll be a little bit of fun.
It'll be a moderate amount of fun. That's what I can promise
right
you.
Amount.
So,
speaking of a moderate amount of fun, what's our topic this week?
So, we've been talking about, racist celebrities and, old people guzzling buckets of KFC gravies for the past couple weeks. So, I kind of wanted to do something kind of fun. We haven't done a quiz show in quite some time, so that's actually what we're going to do. We're going to do a quiz show this week. And what we've decided is we're going to take a bunch of quizzes to determine which character of TV shows we are. So we have a couple different ones. Bobo and I are going to trade off and on. I'm going to administer one to him, then he's going to do the same to me, and we're going to see which TV characters we are. So
I'm very excited about this.
I'm going to start this off. This quiz is called "Which Awkward TV Character Are You?" I wish it gave
awkward TV character.
Yeah,
is the answer all of the above?
I wish it gave options. Like it told you what the options could be. I will say the first picture is Michael Scott from The Office. So we'll see.
Okay.
We'll see what you come up with. All right.
Okay. So I'm taking this one. You're going to fill it out for me. Is
Absolutely.
That how it works?
Yep. All right. Have you ever forgotten a punchline halfway through telling a joke? Unfortunately, yes or no way. Yes, you have. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure there's examples on the podcast of that happening.
How would you respond? Oh, fuck. How would you respond if somebody asked for your advice? Happy dance, kind of awkward face, anxiety, surprise, somebody yelling cool beans, or just smile and be happy about it?
I don't know if any of those fit me. Is there like a category where I can put like none?
I can kind of guess on this one for you. It does give you picture options.
What are you gonna put?
I'm gonna go with cool beans because you love giving people advice. Yes.
Oh, of course I do. That's what I'm saying. Where's the advice where I basically just tell you took you long enough?
Right.
That's the answer I was looking for.
Cool beans was it? That okay? So you end up sharing an elevator with an acquaintance. How do you respond? Make small talk about the weather? Stare at the floor and hope they don't say anything? Tell bad jokes because I have verbal diarrhea? Immediately jump out of the elevator?
Stare at the floor.
Stare at the floor. Hope they don't say anything.
I consider the elevator to be like the restroom. No talking.
Is that right? Like no talking on the elevator at all?
How do you feel about that, Travis?
I find the elevator a very awkward place. I find the elevator and the subway to be two very, very awkward places because...
Oh, so you compare the subway to the elevator.
I do, because like you can have conversation if you're with somebody you know. However, like everybody else is listening. So I feel weird talking, so then I end up silent, and then you don't know where to look because you don't want to stare at somebody. So you got everybody just ends up looking at the fucking number or the map on the subway, what have you. Somebody has a focal point to stare at.
See, now, I feel like the subway is okay because the noise of it is like its own little insulation so you can have a normal conversation. Elevators are almost basically quiet. You know, like totally quiet.
I agree with you on that one.
Any conversation you have is awkward because everyone's listening and you know there's no way they don't hear you.
Right, yeah.
So if I'm talking to Ann and we get into an elevator, she knows the rule. As soon as that door opens to walk into the elevator, it's shut the fuck up.
Well, do you have a way with women?
No, it's not just her. It's everybody. But she knows because I know. If I'm having a conversation with you, Travis, and that elevator door opens, shut the fuck up.
No way, man. I'm going to start talking about your herpes.
That's fine. I'll act like I don't know you. I'd be like, what is this dude is weird, guys. Like, ooh.
I'd like to test that theory a little bit. But anyways, next question. You thought someone was waving at you, but soon realized they were waving at another person. You look away and walk in the opposite direction. Try to play it off like it's no big deal. Blush and glance around to see if anyone else noticed. or jokingly shout, "All right, whatever," at the person.
This happened to me last week.
And what did you do?
Played off like it was no big deal.
Okay. I wish you
I was kind of like, it was someone that I knew also, and I had said hi to them previously, like 2 minutes ago.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was walking back somewhere else, and I saw them again, and they did the same thing again. I was like, "Hey!" And then I realized they were talking to someone behind me this time.
That is awkward.
So it was but it was very awkward because I definitely thought they were talking right to me again, and I was like, "Oh hey!" And I was like, "Ooh!" And I was like, "Okay." So I played off like it was no big deal, but that definitely just happened to me.
I wish you would have yelled at him. But
Like, what the fuck?
yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Have you ever pretended to be on the phone to avoid a conversation? Yes, no, or maybe.
Yeah.
Yes, you have. Okay.
Like weekly, I do that.
All right. Which animal do you like
How
best?
many times a week do you do that, Travis?
I don't know that I've done it. I know I've done it in the past. I don't know if I don't know the last time I did it.
That's like my go-to move when I'm in my office and I need to get rid of somebody.
Oh, my phone's ringing?
Oh, no. So my computer, we have Skype for Business.
Yeah.
And I have my number and speed dial on it. So like I move my mouse and click it to call my phone.
Nice.
And I'll be like, "Oh, gotta take this."
Get the fuck out of my office.
Yeah, it's really just me calling myself though. I do that at least once a week.
Oh, nice. Well, good for you. All right.
Yeah, power move, buddy.
Which it's not a power move. They don't know what's going on.
Yes, I do.
I
Just
feel-
get the fuck out. I got shit to do. Someone's more important than you. It's a total power move.
I feel the power move is taking over somebody and like them knowing that they were muscled out of your office.
No. A power move is when I'm demonstrating my dominance over them by saying, "You're not important enough anymore for me to talk to because somebody else is calling me that's more important."
All right, I can see that. Okay. All right, next question.
Yeah.
Which animal do you like best? A sea turtle, a giraffe, a penguin, a cat, a dolphin, or a panda?
Okay, well, pandas are the lowest on my list. I hate them.
Oh, lower than cats, huh?
Lower than what?
Cats.
Oh, yeah. Pandas are stupid.
Okay.
I don't know why they're still around.
Okay.
They should be extinct. We should let them go extinct.
Okay. So we've ruled out pandas.
Like, they're ridiculous. Pandas, cats are pretty low. Penguins are dirty, disgusting pieces of shit.
Uh-huh.
God, that's a tough one. Giraffe.
Giraffe it is.
The only reason it's giraffe is because of in its Salute Your Shorts.
Yeah.
They had that whole episode based around the color of a giraffe's tongue, so that's it.
Okay.
Black, by the way.
All right.
Giraffe's tongue is black.
So choose an instrument to play. All right. Guitar's not on there, so and neither is bass, so you can't choose that.
I can't play either of those really, so it's fine.
Sure. So choose an instrument to play: a violin, drum set, flute, harmonica, banjo, or saxophone.
Oh my! Really? You're gonna put drum set on a list with any other instrument and not pick drum set?
That's it. You're gonna be a drummer. All right.
Oh yeah, everyone wants to be a drummer. It's like the best instrument to play.
Okay. All right. So I've got a bunch of different quotes here. I need to know which one speaks to you. All right.
Okay.
Such was Catherine Morland at 10. At 15, appearances were meeting. She began to curl her hair and long for balls.
Pass. Next.
That was Jane Austen. Fanny rode on a lion and felt very grand. Dick chose a horse. Next one is multiple exclamation marks are a sure sign of a diseased mind. Next one is give me my long sword. Oh! Next one is true terror is to wake up one morning and discover that your high school class is running the country. Next one is and she's got brains enough for two, which is the exact quantity the girl who marries you will need. And next to last is I punched a werewolf in the face. And the last one is to lose one parent may be regretted as a misfortune. To lose both looks like carelessness.
I don't get any of those.
I'm going to guess it's between I punched a werewolf in the face and giving me my long sword. Oh!
It's not the long sword. I don't like that one at all.
Okay.
What was the second one?
Second one was Fanny rode on a lion and felt very grand.
Oh, no. What was the third one?
Multiple exclamation marks are a sure sign of a diseased mind.
Yep. That's the one.
That's it?
Yep.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. And if someone asks you to work out, how would you respond? I know this one because you like to work out.
Do you even lift, bro?
Jesus Christ.
Is that on the list?
No, it was all gifts that so I just chose the one that looked happiest.
Okay.
What would you do after you broke up with a significant other? I would wallow in my misery. I would listen to sad songs on repeat. I would drown my sorrows in alcohol or food. I would freak out about the fact that I'm totally unlovable. I would pretend like nothing is wrong. And I would try to move on with someone else to ease the pain.
Where's the option where you're like happy you broke up with them?
There's no option there because
I have never broken up with somebody and not been happy about it.
I bet you they were even happier.
Of course they were. It's win-win when I break up with you.
But
because I don't have to deal with your shit anymore, but you don't have to deal with me. So
of these choices,
I'm going to say act like nothing's wrong because nothing is.
Okay. I would pretend like nothing is wrong. Okay. How do you
nothing really is.
How do you react in a crisis? You ride it through and hope everything turns out okay. You ask for help or pay someone to fix it. Just ignore it. Everything's going to be fine. I don't know what to do. I'm freaking out. Come up with an exit strategy to fix it. Or come up with a strategy to fix it, excuse me. Or punch the wall.
Strategy to fix it. I am very good in a crisis.
Okay.
It's probably one of my best redeeming qualities. If you didn't know that about me.
Humility is not one of them.
No. I'm just telling you, like,
no, I know.
Everyone out there, listeners of the podcast, if something like goes down, like a serious like emergency or crisis,
right?
I am one of the people you want on your short list of people to call. I'm very good under pressure.
All right, that's fine. Next
I'm
one,
not humble about it at all. I will tell you how good I am about it.
Next one is choose a midnight snack. Potato chips, tacos, grilled cheese, chocolate cake, just a stick of butter, goldfish crackers, ice cream, or veggies and dip.
Chocolate cake.
Yeah, of course.
Final answer.
All right. And do you like yourself? Of course. I'm awesome. Nah, I'll pass. Sure, or who knows?
Whichever one is the least likable one of that is the one I pick. I hate myself, so.
Nah, I'll pass. All right.
Yep.
Which sounds the coolest to you? Quixotic, unscrupulous, bumfuzzle, homunculus, or diphthong?
Scrupulous.
Hey. Last question. Which fictional character would you hang out with at a party? Joey from Friends, Jim from
Carrot Top.
Nope. Joey from Friends, Jim from The Office, Penny from The Big Bang Theory, Lucille from Arrested Development, Kenneth from 30 Rock, Meredith from Grey's Anatomy. Oh shit, I already got it. Jordan from My So-Called Life, or Rory from Gilmore Girls.
Oh, I wouldn't hang out with Rory from Gilmore Girls. She sucks.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
I love that. I love that show, but like she's a complete she's a train wreck of a person. No way.
I've never seen an episode, so I have no idea.
Jim from The Office.
Okay. And let's see who you are. You are.
Who am I? What character am I?
All right. You are Christina Yang from Grey's Anatomy. This is great because it has a whole thing here. You'd rather be brilliant.
There wasn't.
No. Just listen to it. You'd rather be brilliant than beautiful, and you are an unstoppable force of ambition and radiance. The only way to get you to a party is with the promise of food and liquor, because you find the company of others to be exhausting. Most people find you intimidating, but it takes time to understand that your sourpuss expression is just part of who you are. Oh, and when things get tough, you like to dance it out.
That is not that far off.
It's pretty far off from you.
You think so?
You love to hang out with people.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. You're always asking.
I do?
Yes. You're always asking what people are doing in our personal life. And then you'll go anywhere to hang out with people. You never.
Yeah, I don't like being alone with myself because I suck. It's more about me than you.
Okay. All right. Well, that's fine. But you will do anything to hang out.
Also, there was not one question about dropping that list. How did it know I was Asian? All right.
Well, no, you just embody that awkward character. I didn't realize she was an awkward character, but there it is.
I don't know who that is at all.
Well, that's fine. So, all right, let's move on to another one. You got one for me?
Yeah, Travis. Which It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia character are you? We're going to take this quiz.
Okay.
If you haven't seen it, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, then stop listening to the podcast because you're whatever. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Or just take a break and go watch all 10 seasons and then come back.
It's 11 seasons now, right? Aren't they on season 12?
Sure. I don't know. I kind of stopped watching a while ago, so.
Oh, dude, the last season was the best one.
Well, then
the show gets better and better.
All right, I'll pick it back up then.
Travis.
Yes.
In your group of friends, are you the looks, the brains, the muscle, the punchline, or the wild card?
I think I'm the punchline.
You're the punchline?
I'm not necessarily the wild card, but I think I'm the punchline.
That or wild card, I would say.
Right.
Yeah, all right. What's your drink of choice? Beer, Cosmo, milk, I'll drink anything if it's free, or drink, how about some mescaline?
I'll drink anything if it's free.
Fuck yeah, that dude right there, you know, the same answer right there. Simpatico on that one.
Yeah, and also
right, Travis.
Open bars always get me.
Shit. This one's like a visual one. I got to describe them to you.
Okay.
So, time to party. What are you wearing? Okay. There's a picture of Green Man, which is a giant green latex bodysuit.
Okay.
There is a picture of just a brown silk robe.
Okay.
A black duster or trench coat.
Uh-huh.
A back brace. A big bulky metal back brace.
Okay.
Some tidy whities.
Right.
A collar that a priest would wear.
Okay.
A Bill Belichick tank top hoodie.
All right.
Or a cowgirl hat.
Wow. I'm not sure that I would wear any of those, but if I had to choose one, I think I'm going to go with the duster.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Of course.
It's pretty sweet. Plus, that's, it's pretty much the only thing I'm confident to wear.
Travis, what's your relationship with your family like?
Okay.
The most important people in your life? A lot of yelling involved, but we're all allies. I just want them to be proud of me. They're pretty overbearing. Lousy mooches, all of them. Or, who needs family? I'm a lone wolf.
I'm gonna go with Jesus Christ. I don't know on this one. I'm just gonna go with who needs a family. I'm a lone wolf.
All right. What do you do to take care of your body? I work out. I bleach certain parts. I eat plenty of protein to bulk up. I spray tan. I exercise by routinely playing the game Nightcrawlers. I ascribe to a very strict diet where I pretty much don't eat anything.
I'll be honest with you. I bleach certain parts really speaks to me. However, I think I exercise by routinely playing Nightcrawlers.
Okay. Figured. You are most often a repeat offender of which of the 7 deadly sins? Greed, gluttony, envy, pride, sloth, lust, or wrath?
Wow. Now, this is a difficult one for me. Because there are two...
I found our poll question, by the way.
Okay. What's our poll question?
Did you know wrath was one of the 7 deadly sins?
Oh.
I did not know that. So just reading this list just now. Did not know wrath was one of the 7 deadly sins.
Huh. Man, you know what? I don't
Did you?
know. I don't know. I'm trying to think of if you would have asked me if I could have gotten all of the deadly sins.
I definitely couldn't have.
Okay, well that's our poll question. Did you know that wrath was a deadly sin? Okay.
I also don't agree with it on the list, but anyways.
All right, so I'm torn between gluttony and sloth because goddamn, do I like to spend some time on the couch and watch some TV.
I mean, if you're not American if one of those two isn't like in the top 3. Right? I think
I'm gonna go with sloth on that one.
All right. I think mine would be wrath.
Really? Even though you don't think it should be on the list?
Yeah.
All right.
Pick an animal, Travis.
Okay.
Hairless cat, bumblebee, hippopotamus, city pigeon, rat, snake, looks like a non-poisonous snake, but it's hard to tell,
Okay.
or betta fish.
I think snakes are pretty badass, right? So I'm going to go with a snake.
Yeah, snake's pretty badass, absolutely.
Yeah, why the hell
How
not?
are you in relationships, Travis?
Okay.
Are you manipulative? I do whatever it takes to get my way. Obsessive? I have a hard time letting go. Desperate? Why won't anybody love me? Freaky? You don't even want to know. Confused? I don't know what I want. Or selfish? That's why I'm done with relationships.
I'm going to go with desperate.
Okay. Why won't anybody love Travis? I mean, I can give you some hints on that, but
Yeah, you've got a laundry list, but we don't need it.
Travis, if I go through a midlife crisis, it will probably involve quitting my job, moving to Hollywood, proposing marriage to someone I've only known for a short while, sleeping around, joining the military on a whim, pursuing my unrealized dream of becoming the next great American playwright, or unabashedly flirting with my hot cousin. That's a great answer.
Man, I hope that doesn't happen. I think mine would be quitting my job and moving to Hollywood.
Perfect. Do you even have a hot cousin though? Is that an option for you?
I know. I don't find any of my cousins attractive.
That sounded like a non-committal no. I don't know, Travis.
Well, no. Okay, I don't know if any of them listen to this podcast. So, actually, I know.
Yeah, I don't know if mine do either, but I have a hot cousin. Whatever.
I know.
I have like 5 kids now, though. So.
No, wait. But let me explain. I don't know but I know. Actually, I do know that one listens. But he's a man, so of course he's attractive. So I don't. But I don't want to say no. I don't have any hot cousins, and and irritate them. So. Yeah, I've got many hot cousins that I would do.
Got it. All of them are hot in their own way. Got it. All right.
I'd get a couple fingers in all of them.
Wow. Of these terrible things, which are you most okay with? Sweatshop labor. Pooping the bed. Pretending to have cancer. Dealing drugs. Revenge poisoning your enemy. Spray tanning an infant. Stabbing your sibling in the arm with a fork. A sexual fetish involving bacon bits.
Wait, how did the last one get on there? That's really a terrible thing?
I mean, pretty dirty. It's greasy for sure.
I'm going to go the sexual fetish involving bacon bits. I don't think it's greasy.
All right.
Bacon bits are...
I mean, literally, bacon bits are greasy, aren't they?
No, I don't not like the cheap ones that, that you buy in like a grocery store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Click on the image you're most drawn to for whatever reason. So I have to describe these to you again. This is not the best quiz you've ever done. Wacky inflatable flappy arm tube man that sits outside of a used car dealership.
Okay.
A picture of a rotisserie chicken wearing denim jeans.
All right.
A three-sided mirror like in a dressing room.
Okay.
Anthony Davis's unibrow.
Okay.
A dumpster outside of your local Wendy's, or a religious cross.
Oh, I mean, this is easy. It's the rotisserie chicken and a pair of denim jeans.
All right. You are, Travis, you ready? Drum roll.
Sure.
Drum roll, can you hear this? You are Rickety Cricket. Here we go. I will read this to you.
All right.
You are Rickety Cricket. As much as life chews you up and spits you out, you never seem to lose hope. As an eternal optimist, you're incredibly adaptable. You can make it work, and you don't thrive on other people's pity. That said, your survival instincts have pushed you to the extreme. You aren't above playing dirty to get by, and it shows.
I do love that character too because of all the shit that they do to him.
Yeah, I love Rickety Cricket. He's one of my favorite ones in the whole show.
Yes. So yeah, all right. Well, then I'm happy to be Rickety Crickets. That's fine with me.
And I will say, coming to the podcast at some point, whenever we can nail Uncle Hair down, is we're going to do a trivia show on who knows more about It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Between you two?
Yeah, because we were talking about shows that we could do a trivia contest between that we both know a lot about.
Oh, okay.
And we decided that It's Always Sunny is one of them, and the Trailer Park Boys is the other one that we both know a ton about.
Okay. All right, that sounds good to me. And speaking of Trailer Park Boys, the next quiz is which Trailer Park Boy character are you?
Oh, Travis, you shouldn't have.
And yet I did. So,
hey, all right, this is the best thing ever to happen to me.
how do you like to relax? Hanging out with your best friends, eating a delicious meal, spend some time with your pets, go to the salon or spa, or have some time alone with a drink?
Oh, time with my friends, baby. The only
Okay.
time I care about is having a good one.
All right. Pick a book. A DIY book, a comic book, a magazine, a self-help book, or a cookbook.
DIY book.
Okay. I honestly think mine would be a cookbook for that one. I do like...
I tried to get Anna to throw out all the cookbooks in our house last week. Didn't go over so well.
I would imagine it would. She likes to cook. How?
No, she doesn't.
She doesn't? Oh, I thought she did.
No, God, no. We don't cook at all.
Well, she's pretty good at, like, making baked goods and shit. So, because she does that, when she comes to parties. Anyways, whatever.
Yeah.
How do you handle your problems? Stress out about them, but deal with them eventually? Take the lead? Carefully come up with a plan? Let someone else handle it? Or whatever happens will happen?
Carefully come up with a plan.
Hey? You're working on a project with some friends. What tasks do you take on? I make sure everyone is on task. I get told what I need to do. I come up with the ideas. I'm the leader. I'm the moral support.
What was the first one?
I make sure everyone is on task.
Yeah, I'm good at that.
Okay. What's for supper? Burgers, bologna, chicken fingers, french fries, whatever someone makes for me.
Oh, chicken fingers. And not the shitty ones with the little crispy crummies, all right? I got the good ones.
The good ones, yes. Someone's doing something that bugs you. How do you react? Put your foot down? It's not really a big deal, I guess. Suggest that they stop or do something else? Make sure they never do it again. Passively aggressive, mention it. Or passive aggressively message it. Mention it. Whatever.
Read those again.
Put your foot down. It's not really a big deal, I guess. Suggest they stop or do something else. Make sure they never do it again. Passive aggressively mention it.
Make sure they never do it again.
Through whatever means necessary.
That's right.
What's your dream job? A veterinarian? A hairstylist? A cook? A supervisor? A cop?
The last one was a cop, you said?
Yes.
Supervisor.
You trying to become Mr. Leahy?
I would love to be Mr. Leahy.
What's your idea of a vacation? Taking some time off finally? Hanging out with the family? Enjoying some delicious food? Drinking? Maybe see a concert or two?
Taking some time off finally.
Not seeing a concert or two?
Not on vacation.
Okay. All right. What are your goals? Early retirement? Higher education? Your own cozy home? Helping others? A happy family?
Early retirement.
And last question. What's the most important thing to you? Keeping my family safe? Hanging out with my friends? Doing my best at work? Food is pretty important. Music, probably.
Oh, man. That's a tough one.
Yeah.
I guess hanging out with my friends. I don't want to put music, an inanimate thing, over people in your life. So, I'm gonna pick friends there.
All right. You are Julian.
Yeah, sexy Julian.
And here's why. Julian is big, buff, and carries a drink everywhere. He may be the brains of the outfit, but that doesn't mean he's the reason. You could be good at making plans and really getting down to business, but know when to take a break. You're really focused on your goals and dreams. You are Julian.
I am Julian, the muscular mayor of Sexy Town.
I was really hoping you'd come up with I don't know, somebody else. But
no way, man. Julian rules. He's the guy with the plan. He's the man with a plan.
I wish you were Bubbles.
No, I'm not a Bubbles. I'm not. No,
I know.
He's a tinkerer. I'm not a no.
All
right. I think we got time for one more quiz for you, Travis. You ready?
Yeah, I am.
Travis, which secondary character from The Office are you?
Okay.
All right, the secondary character. So you're not going to be I don't think Jim's a secondary character.
Right.
Anyways.
Yes.
Do you always stay under control, Travis? Yes, control is important. I try so hard, but I can't always pull that off. Or nope, I do whatever I want, whenever I want. Impulse is the name of the game.
Impulse.
All right. How do you react to authority? It's cool, man. Whatever. I do what I have to do to survive, and that includes listening to authority. Or I'm not a fan.
Sorry, say that one again.
How do you react to authority? It's cool, man. Whatever. I do what I have to do to survive, and that includes listening to authority. Or I'm not a fan.
I have to do what I do, or I have to survive. The survive one.
Hey, man, that's right. Scratch and survive in good times. All right. How would your friends describe you? Cheerful, difficult, pleasant, compassionate, entrepreneurial, or bizarre? Man, that is some very diverse choices there.
I think I got to go with bizarre on that one, though.
Oh, I wouldn't pick that one.
Wait. Okay. Give me the choices again.
Cheerful, difficult, pleasant, compassionate, entrepreneurial, or bizarre.
Yeah, you're right. Man, maybe cheerful is a little bit better.
Yeah, I wouldn't describe you as bizarre. No.
Okay. All right.
What's your favorite body part of the following options? Your left foot, your right hand, or your right eye?
I mean, it's got to be your right hand, right? Right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, right?
Eh?
Right? What really grinds your gears? When people are mean to their quote-unquote inferiors, when someone is incompetent, when you have a really bad day, when you're not doing well at work, when the mung beans don't sprout fast enough, or when someone annoying won't go away.
Incompetent.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy museums? Yes, they're my jam. Not so much, or when I'm with a friend, sure.
What was the first one?
Yes, they are my jam.
I'm gonna go with yes, they are my jam.
All right, fair enough. How do you cope with stress, Travis? Consult with loved ones. Get lots of good workouts in. Stress, what's stress? Or dial up and kick butt even harder. Those are not good options.
Yeah.
I don't do any of those.
What was the first? Go through those again.
Consult with loved ones. Get lots of good workouts in. Stress, what stress? Or dial up and kick butt even harder.
I'm going to go with stress. What's stress?
Yeah, who's stressed? Whatever,
Sure.
Do you believe in aliens? Absolutely. No, I don't. I'm undecided, or they're kind of scary.
I'm undecided.
Undecided. I think I'm in that category as well, Travis.
Sure.
Do you enjoy spending time alone? No, I hate it. Loners are lame. Yes, I really need alone time in order to survive. Or, I thrive much more when I'm around others, I think.
I I like being alone. What I think that was.
I think everyone needs some alone time, right?
Sure.
I mean, yeah.
I would hope
You
so.
see a rainbow unexpected. Yeah, I would hope so too. You see a rainbow unexpectedly. How do you react? Stand and stare for several minutes. How beautiful. Take a quick look, smile, and move on. Or, whatever. You've seen 1,000 rainbows in your lifetime.
Take a quick look, smile, and move on.
Yeah, all right. These are pretty reasonable answers you're giving. Choose one place you'd like to live. Moscow, Hawaii, Seattle, Pennsylvania, Dubai, or Disneyland. What a list that is.
Yeah, I don't want to live in Moscow for obvious reasons.
Moscow.
I think I'm gonna go with Seattle on that one.
My friend lives in Tacoma. It's okay.
I liked it. I was there once. It was good.
Yeah, it's all right. You need to work out. Which of the following options do you choose? Yoga, a scenic hike, treadmill, work out, LOL, walk with a friend, or circuit training?
Scenic hike.
Scenic hike. All right.
Yeah, if I'm gonna work out there, it's got to be some reason to do it. So I need some
Travis?
scenery or something. Yes.
All right. I got to figure these out first. Choose a pastry.
Okay.
This looks like a cherry pie.
Okay.
This next one looks like some strawberries and whipped cream and a little like bread type thing.
Okay.
I don't know what you call those.
All right.
Chocolate cake. Raspberries with some fried dough.
Okay.
Sprinkled with powdered sugar. A croissant, or chocolate croissant it looks like. Or a bran muffin.
Chocolate cake.
All right. You want to get a pet. What's the first quality you look for? Loyalty. Fun. Cuteness. Resilience. Badassery. Or weirdness.
Cuteness.
Yeah. And last question. What really inspires you? Good art? Exercise? The work of others? Or I just go with the flow, man.
I just go with the flow, man.
Let's go with the flow, man. Huh.
Huh.
You are Jan Levinson. You're Jan Levinson. You're a realist. You certainly have a crazy side. You're probably just a little bit too smart for your own good, and it's best for you to be out on your own as you thrive when independent.
Plus, you have awesome tits.
Does she have awesome tits?
That was part of the one storyline when she came back with breast implants.
Yes. Yes.
That's why her and Michael got back together. So I'm Jan. That's cool. I can take it, I suppose.
All right. That's cool.
That was
I'm all
fun.
about it.
So you want to move on to a little end times then?
You fucking know I do. I have been waiting all goddamn week to talk about this.
All right. You want to play your
play
video?
some audio.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a little 28-second clip. I want everyone to listen to this, and we're going to discuss it for the rest of the podcast. All right? Here we go.
Just
Right.
I'm saying, we're not going to be fucking sucked this year. We're the Stanley Cup champions! Yeah! Woo!
Oh, Travis.
Oh, Jesus.
For those of you who don't know, I say we as in the royal we, I am a Washington Capitals fan.
Certainly you
The Washington Capitals, what?
Certainly you're a Caps fan in the playoffs.
Oh, no, I'm a Caps fan for life, buddy. All
Okay.
right? We just don't usually have much to cheer about because for the longest time since I can remember being a kid, we were the Crapitals.
Right, yes.
And then, a long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, A little Russian man named Alexander Ovechkin came over from Russia and changed our entire lives.
Wait a minute. This is a little bit of revisionist history. 13 years ago he came, and it took him that long to get a Stanley Cup.
You know what? Good things take time, Travis.
I understand, but he didn't. Okay, whatever. Keep going.
All I'm going to say is, for those of you who don't know, the Washington Capitals won the Stanley Cup last week, and I'm a Capitals fan, so I'm excited about it. But
sure,
even if you're not a Capitals fan, if you like drug-fueled benders, this is the year for you. Alexander Ovechkin is on a alcohol and I'm sure drug-fueled bender that is still going into its second week of epic proportions right now.
I would say it's probably not drug-fueled. Like, he's gonna he's gonna get tested.
I would beg to differ.
But I bet you it's not drug fueled. But I know it's alcohol fueled. You can watch the videos online.
Right, exactly. Alexander Ovechkin has basically been paparazzi for the last week. He's been caught doing so many things. He's been caught at Nationals games just singing with fans. He's been doing snow angels in the reflection pond out by the Washington Monument.
Doing keg stands.
And what you just heard him was at the parade scream to everybody in the crowd, "We're not going to be fucking sucked this year."
And which is okay. Like, do you think? Let me ask you this question: do you think that his meaning by that, because it can be interpreted in many different ways? Do you think that it's because they have the Stanley Cup this year? No matter what they do next year, they don't suck because they are the Stanley Cup champions? Or does he think that they are going to be great again next year?
I think all the above.
Okay. So he doesn't understand.
I think Alexander Ovechkin just doesn't care. He is the champion that we deserve. He is the true people's champion. That man is on a bender like you wouldn't believe. So they interviewed the people that don't know, the Stanley Cup, Lord Stanley's Cup,
right,
has a watcher.
Yes.
Like a guy who follows the cup around, and his name is Philip Pritchard.
Yeah.
He's the keeper of the Stanley Cup.
Right.
People have been interviewing him, asking if this is the craziest that is the cup's ever been through with Alexander Ovechkin.
Yeah.
And he basically has said in his lifetime, he's been doing this for 30 years, the keeper of the Stanley Cup.
Right.
He watches where it goes every single day while the cup is with the team, and this is in his top 3, he said.
It has to be, because to be honest with you, I as well documented on this podcast, I'm a Penguins fan, and since they've had the cup for the last 2 years, I didn't realize. Well, I don't know what happens to the cup like immediately after the game. So I know it goes back with the team, but I didn't realize that like Alexander Ovechkin could be carrying this thing around fucking town, because every player gets a day with the cup, but this doesn't count towards his day with the cup. So he's just out there drinking his ass off, carrying around the cup, and having a good time. And you can't begrudge a guy for it. But I don't know.
I begrudge. No, this is the greatest thing ever. We all deserve this, because it's great when a team in a major media market like DC wins, because now you get to really see how these players party now when they win the cup. Ovechkin is having the goddamn time of his life, and it is fascinating to watch. He's out there giving Howard Dean-esque screams at the podium.
That he is.
No fucks given.
What I hope this is going to be funny when he shows up 30 pounds overweight to a training camp in the fall.
I don't know if you've seen it, Travis. Most of these videos he's in, I'm watching him. He does not have his shirt on.
Yeah.
He is not what you would call an athlete in premier shape.
Yeah, but he's going to show up even fatter next,
Who cares?
Oh, I know. Dude, I hope for first game he throws up on the ice.
Dude, he's going to.
If first game he throws up on the ice, it would be hard for me not to become a Caps fan right then and there.
I mean, to be honest, anyone that's watching Ovi over the last week, you have to like him a little bit more.
I still find him a bit arrogant and a bit, I don't know.
Of course, but he is genuinely having the time of his life.
Sure.
And he is just out there loving life, just partying, being like good-natured fun, like, it makes you like appreciate how much he just loves having this trophy and how much loves being a champion. Like, I love to see that. I don't care if you're a Caps fan or even like hockey. It's just fun to watch this man on the bender he is on.
And you know, what does it say about me that as I'm watching the Stanley Cup Finals, and I was hoping that they were going to get bounced from the finals because I wanted Alex Ovechkin to never win a cup.
Well, yeah, but you're a big Penguins fan, so that's fine.
But what does it say? Because like, what does it say about me that I want him to be miserable for the rest of his life? Because I believe he probably would have been. Had he never have gotten a cup, it would have not destroyed him, but it would have sat in the back of his mind for the rest of his life. So,
I mean, again, I don't think celebrities are real people, and that includes famous sports athletes, so that's fine. I wouldn't have cared.
All right, good. I'm not a bad person. So
no, sports athletes, if they make that much money, are not real people again, so I don't care about their feelings, obviously. Whatever. If you don't win a title, I don't care. There's 31 other teams or 30 other teams out there that, I'm not going to win titles ever, so that's fine. Whatever.
Yeah.
Too bad. So sad. Yield to disappointment. My favorite, though. So, in other news, to no one's surprise, the Warriors swept the Cavs in the NBA Finals.
Okay.
Kevin Durant was the MVP.
Sure.
Of the Finals. He was the Finals MVP. And the best part was everyone gets upset every year because LeBron James is basically taking a team of scrubs and going to the title game every year, then losing. But he's taking this ragtag underdog band of people to the finals, and people think he should be the MVP because he's the best player on a bad team.
Right.
Like, all the other players on that team are nowhere comparable to the players on the Warriors. And I just love how Kevin Durant has turned from a super nice guy who used to have interviews about thanking his mother and stuff and all the hard work, to now he's the guy in interviews saying, well, it's easy to be the best player when your team sucks.
Oh, wow. Okay. Shots fired.
Oh, so you didn't hear about this, did you?
No.
Kevin Durant has gone full heel.
All right.
The quote he gave after he was named Finals MVP was this, Travis. Quote, "It's easier to be the best player on a bad team."
Okay.
So he just told LeBron it's easy to be a good player. Everyone else is good on your team that's any good. Because basically people are saying he's the second best player on his own team next to Steph Curry.
Okay.
That was his response. I just think it's great. He's just gone full heel. He doesn't give a fuck anymore.
Do you think that they made the right choice for MVP?
Yes, because LeBron did not play he had one game, the first game, where he was out of this world. The second game, he played very well. The games 3 and 4, he was good. He was great. Good, not great in them.
Okay.
So, did he deserve to be MVP? No, because he did not, if he had a game like his first game, all 4 games, yes.
Okay. All right.
But when you're the best player on the planet, when you play a good game only,
yeah,
on a team where no one else has any other options, I don't think he had earned it for the finals.
I see. Okay. All right. I was just curious because I didn't watch any of the finals. I don't follow basketball, so it
has happened in the NBA. The MVP of the finals has been on a team that lost. It's only happened once. Jerry West did that once.
It does sound like a pretty sound argument. I mean, he was, from all accounts, he is the best player on that team, and he elevated that team to something that it shouldn't have been. So it's really hard to say that he's not the MVP. But
in the finals, though, not the season. For those 4 games, I don't think he was the most valuable player on the court.
But didn't Steph Curry have an insane game?
One insane game. Kevin Durant had probably the most efficient 4 games, though, out of anybody. He was very good every game and very efficient with his shot selection.
Yeah.
And
okay,
it was
whatever.
No
I'm
problem.
bored.
Anyways, we're bored. But anyways, so if you're talking about MVP though for best athlete turned statesman,
yeah,
that honor goes to Dennis Rodman.
Oh, okay. That took the
number is 747 banging.
747-226-4464.
I dropped that because we're not done with the Dennis Rodman saga yet, and I want more time to process it for next week. But
okay,
just start thinking about Dennis Rodman a little bit. Do some research this week, listeners. on Dennis Rodman's life and times. And next week, I'm going to have a little segment on Dennis Rodman because there's a lot of things I want to talk about with him that are not political. Don't get worked up. We're not going to talk about Trump or anything like that. But I want to talk about Dennis Rodman next week. But I want people to do their homework first.
Okay. So go to pwthepodcast.com, vote on the poll for this week. Did you know that wrath was a deadly sin?
Yeah. And should it, I mean, really, I didn't know that because is it a sin? I mean, I'm pretty wrathful and I feel good about it.
Okay.
My favorite of the sins. Even better than sloth. Wrath is one of my favorite sins.
Maybe I'll put I'll put down some different answers like yes I did, but it shouldn't be. Yes I did, and it's my favorite sin. You know, so there'll be some options there. So we can cover that question. Should it be? So
good call. Good call. You can find that at pwthepodcast.com. It's Prestige Worldwide, the podcast. You can find us on, let's see, Apple Podcast now, Google Play, Stitcher, SoundCloud, Prestige Worldwide, the podcast.
You're listening, so you know this.
What?
I said you're listening, so you know this. I mean, if somebody's
maybe
listening,
your friends will let you
it.
listen to it for the first time, though, and you don't know where to find us, so that's why we tell you every week.
That's true. All right, good call.
I'm going to assume that's what's happening. I'm going to assume right now, Travis, that everyone that listens to this podcast is sharing it with someone that they know. Because that's just the optimist that I am.
And that would be helpful to us, so please do.
PW the podcast on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all the social media stuff. I think I covered it all. Anything else you want to talk about this week, Travis? Any last minute thoughts?
I think we have it all. So we'll see you next Thursday.
See you later, guys.